How the heck is it going, everybody? Coffee after you brush your teeth. Not a useful tip. Whew! Anywho, we're going to keep this video rather short and sweet. As you guys know, we do not claim to be expert at anything, and definitely not expert turkey hunters. I've been doing just a ridiculous amount of research over the last few weeks through the YouTubes. Found out that there's a whole bunch of turkey audiobooks on Audible. These blind peepers keep me from reading things, so I choose to either watch videos or listen to audiobooks. Talking to a lot of people that are successful turkey hunters, turkey guides, yada, yada, yada. I think it's kind of funny because I've probably retained more information over the last couple of weeks than I have over the four whatever years it took me to graduate college. Funny how much you learn to actually retain when it's something that you're interested about. Anywho, this video is about the top 3 turkey locating tactics, what to do and what not to do. Most people will, number 1 is obvious, and that is scouting. Most people, and I'm one of these people, underestimate the advantages of actually finding out if there's birds in an area. Last season was the first season that we actually started to get serious about scouting early season for Canada geese in the fields, and needless to say, it paid off quite a bit. Getting out, knocking on doors, talking to farmers. Now, for us, it is a little different the way that we approach people, and it can work out for anybody, whether you're part of a nonprofit or not. You find yourself a buddy who, for example, has never killed a turkey before. And we've got like 6 or 7 of them lined up for the season. Luckily, up here in the UP, we're lucky. Our season goes from April 22nd to May 31st. 1 turkey per person per season. So we're hoping to, hopefully we'll get mine off the list. First couple days, start checking names off the list and hopefully just pile up a whole bunch of gobblers. Find somebody that has never been turkey hunting before. Go up, knock on a farmer's door and tell him something he's never heard before. Go, hey, my name's so-and-so. You got some beautiful property here. You can start up with some small talk too. Hey, how's it going? Ask questions. Just BS if you know the guy or you know somebody that knows the guy that gives you an in. But long story short, you go up to him, you go, hey, I got a buddy. And if you can find a veteran or a young kid or somebody with a disability, even better. Hey, I got a buddy, he served 2 tours in Afghanistan, blown up by an IED, can't get around all too well. I see you've got a lot of turkeys in the middle of your field, super easy to get to. I was wondering if we could come out and maybe try and get him a turkey. Farmers, 9 million times out of 9,000,001 times, never hear somebody ask that. They hear, hey, can I come hunt your field? Farmer might say yes, he might, he really might. Most of the time, he'd be like, no, 15 people asked me before you, and I told them no, so you get on out of here. Also, you can offer to do work for the farmer, if you're a handyman or whatnot, hey, fix this, fix that, move this, move that, get rid of that, yada, yada, yada. Number 1 thing is scouting, and within scouting, we're going to go into our second tip, which is locating the birds. This is kind of our second and third tip. First, we're going to start with how not to locate the birds, and I am very, very guilty of this one. I don't have my calls in front of me right now, but picking up all sorts of different turkey calls, learning them, getting what I think is good enough, hopefully, to call in a turkey, and naturally all I want to do is walk out into the woods and start going hammer on the turkey call when we still have a week until the season, which is a no-go. Same thing for all animals that you can call, is essentially all that you're doing is educating the birds early to what an artificial turkey sounds like, and not only making it more difficult for yourself, but making it more difficult for all the other hunters who want to go out and harvest turkeys. So don't bring your turkey calls when you go turkey scouting before the season. If it's during the season, obviously, you see a turkey or you hear a turkey, you start calling at them, you can go after them, you can hopefully harvest them. But definitely, if you're scouting before the season, do not bring your turkey calls. As far as locating turkeys before and during the season, I've always heard people talk about the crow call, but they weren't the most serious turkey hunters. Not that I'm even close to a serious turkey hunter, but I'm like, crow calls, that doesn't make any sense. Apparently, turkeys do not like crows, as well as owls and even hawks. So you can find an owl call and a crow call fairly simple, fairly easily. Probably Cabela's or Amazon or eBay. Anyway, you can find those calls. Dog barking is just driving me bonkers. Don't use a pit bull call. That probably won't locate a turkey. As far as a hawk call, I don't know. Somebody leave it down in the comment section if you've ever used a hawk call or even never seen a hawk call. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different hawks, so there's probably a hawk call out there. I personally never seen one. For whatever reason, the turkeys do not like crows, owls, and hawks. So you get out in the morning, right after first light, when obviously, you know, these birds are starting to wake up. You can blow your crow call. Turkeys off on the roost, if they're still on the roost, near the roost, wherever the turkeys are at, should, in theory, especially in a non-pressured area, gobble back, and then that can help you to strategize your game plan. Hang on, I gotta go take care of a dog real quick. The neighbors are allowed to live there. Stop barking at them. Got it? Come on. Come on, Cooper. Come on, Cooper. Oh, you're a heavy bugger. You are a heavy bugger. Okay. Back to what we were talking about. Oh, I had to set down the old Cooper boy. Good hunting dog he is. Anywho, back to what we were talking about. One thing that I forgot to mention during the scouting area is the use of modern day technology. If there's an app that you guys, if you haven't checked out, I don't know what the price yearly is, because Onyx Hunt shows you all the surrounding areas, shows you partials. This is really partials. Parcels of land. You can just click anywhere on it, and it will. Why can't I get this in front of you? Text messages coming up. It'll bring you up all the information on the land, the amount of acreage, who owns the land. Sometimes they'll even give you an address. They'll give you all the boundaries, whatnot. You can download the maps if you're going into an area where you're not going to have good service, which is a lot of the good hunting areas. You have no service. Essentially a plot book on your phone. And if you don't want to pay, I think it's only like 30. I want to say it's like $30 for the year, which if you break that down monthly, that's nothing. Also, you can do free 7-month trials. Not 7-month, free 7-day trials with the use of a simple email. Use it for a week, get a new email, use it for another week, get a new email, use it for another week. I think I'm on like my 8th or 9th email. So, not really the most moral thing to do, but it is effective if you're balling on a budget. That goes with locating. To recap, what not to do when locating: do not start reefing on your turkey calls before the season. You're just going to educate the birds, make your hunt and make others' hunts more difficult. Useful ways to locate the turkeys: crow call, owl call, hawk call. Haven't actually witnessed anything on the hawk call, but it's from expert turkey hunters who have more experience combined than minutes I've been alive for my life, if that makes any sense. But that kind of wraps up our turkey hunt from our tedious hours of turkey research across the interwebs. Hopefully something in there was useful. We're going to be utilizing all of these tips and tricks, bringing you more when we actually get into hunting. Recapping the hunts at the end, what we did, what worked, what didn't work. Recapping failed hunts, what we did to screw up the hunt, yada, yada, yada. Just getting super stoked about actually being able to bring you guys some hunting videos. It was funny when this was our original Hunters for Life channel. It was like 98% fishing with some crusty duck hunts involved. So now we actually got to bring in some hunting content while we're starting to utilize the changing of the seasons. We got turkeys, we got pigeons, and that's pretty much all we can really hunt in the spring. I guess squirrels, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do some squirrel hunting. Anywho, thank you guys for watching this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know if it was helpful down in that comment section. If you guys have a question, also leave it down in that comment section. If you have something that you guys want us to do a video on, leave it down there as well. Smash that subscribe button if you have not already. We got a couple more days until opening day of 2019 spring turkey hunting up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Pretty freaking stoked about that. Got my turkey tag yesterday. All legal, ready to go. Picked up some turkey ammo. Got to pattern the gun here, make sure it shoots right. My old Stoger has yet to be A, shot with a full choke, and B, shoot lead. So I'll make sure that she's going to work good. My new gun, my favorite gun. Probably going to do a video on patterning, which is something that the novice hunter like ourselves typically overlooks. And sometimes people only pattern at a certain range, which is a bad idea. Anyway, we're going to make a patterning vlog. Before I start rambling anymore, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, smash that subscribe button, thumbs up, and until next time, happy adventures.